Hello everybody and welcome back to RogueTech, where I want to double check that we don't have any other chameleon parts laying around, because we do have 4 out of 5 for another chameleon, and it's not the best mech, but we kind of need something right now, since we lost 2 a couple episodes ago, and we have we had 4 out of 5 parts, right? So we need to be in the medium section, and let's just see here. Actually, 4 out of 5 blackjack parts. We could actually ready a blackjack. Yeah, absolutely, Darius. And why do I keep calling Yang Darius? I don't know. Probably because I'm mad at Darius. Yeah, go ahead and convert that part over for 6,000 C-bills. That's fine. We'll get that blackjack online. I didn't actually realize we had the parts for that laying around. Wonderful. And we do have the parts for the chameleon as well, so let's go ahead and do that as well. Wonderful. Yeah, that would be prone to overheating, absolutely. And I just want to double check. Oh! Let's get this archer ready to go. Let's keep looking. What others do we have hidden away that I didn't realize were ready to go? Maybe a crusader? No. Absolutely not. In fact, maybe we should just go through all of the heavy and assaults that we have parts for and just double check. Like, I'm not that interested in extra mediums, but... oh boy! Okay, this is going to be pretty expensive to get all of this online. I'm glad I checked, though. So let's work on this archer. Looks like it's got primitive armor right now. Let's go ahead and repair everything, and that's going to already cost us 400k. This has got a primitive engine with an engine core 265. I would much prefer that we have a, like, standard fusion core. Do we not have a standard engine in stock right now? Awkward. I mean, we've got fuel cell engines, but this primitive engine, does this increase the weight? Larger and less efficient. 80% of the size for the same amount of power. Okay. Well, it would appear that we don't currently have a fusion engine, which I'm actually shocked by. But okay, I guess we'll switch the primitive armor over to ferrofibrous armor, just to free up a little bit of weight. And we may want to slap in an endosteel structure as well. That's pretty expensive, to be fair. But that is an LRM-20 already on here. I like it. And we probably want to put an additional LRM-20 in here. LRM-20 Zeus. What is the difference with a Zeus? Increased damage, increased jam rate. 15% jam chance when firing in standard mode, 50% chance to misfire in hot load mode, jam modifiers to mitigate. It does 120 total damage compared to 100 total damage. I don't think that's worth the jam, honestly. So we'll put in a second LRM-20. We'll move this LRM ammo down to this leg. And let's look at potentially putting on, say... ooh, Artemis 4 LRM ammo. Do we have Artemis 4? I think we do. Yes, we do! Artemis 4. Fantastic. Okay, and then we could put in... we don't really have any other sensors on hand. But that does mean that we drop this LRM ammo. And then we put in, say, 4 tons of Artemis 4 ammo. Or maybe 2 tons of Artemis 4 ammo. That's how many shots? 120 shots. This is 40 per, so this is 6 turns of ammo in Artemis 4 mode. And then maybe we also bring in a few Deadfires. We only have the one Deadfire. We could do FTL. That's an option. I don't hate FTL missiles. That clustering is nice. Yeah, that could work. Max out this armor, and what do we have for weight? 1.734 tons remaining. Now, we're doing absolutely fine for cooling right now. I like it. We could simply put on a pair of medium lasers that we apparently don't have. I know we've gone through the medium lasers recently on the Hunchback, but okay. I guess we can do small lasers? That is something we could do. I mean, it's not great. Oh, there's already a medium laser on here. So, in that case, I suppose we could do a small laser here and then toss on another heatsink. It's not like we need one. Oh, we could toss on additional armor. I didn't realize this wasn't maxed out. That's definitely a thing we could do. And 0.787 tons remaining. What do we want to do with that? We could put an additional half ton of LRM ammo on. It would be standard ammo. And we don't really have anywhere super safe to put it. I suppose we could just toss it over into this arm and be like, I mean, if it blows up, it'll take a small laser with it. And maybe an LRM-20. It's not ideal, to be sure. The other option is the support weapon would have to go into the center. That wouldn't really work for a laser AMS. However, we can absolutely put a handheld light PPC up here. That's a thing we can do. I like it. I like it a lot, actually. That chainsaw is a 2-ton melee. Okay, noted. So, I mean, we're about 0.3 tons underweight, but I don't see anything else that we can particularly throw at this. So let's do it. That's 690,000 C-bills. But I wanted to get this archer underway. We may not get the blackjack and chameleon underway immediately.
Shouldn't be too hard.
Yeah, I think we'll wait on those. We'll get those after this next mission, I think. We're going to need to tick forward a little bit here. The archer is kind of low priority. We're going to keep doing something like this, and we're just going to tick forward 4 days here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Or actually one more. Get that chameleon done. Okay. Let's check for any additional training that we need to do.
Yes, Commander. I'm ready for orders.
Falcon has a point of tactics that he can grab. Ideal. And let's see what else.
Receiving you. Commander. What do you need? Ready.
Everybody else looks absolutely fine. Okay, let's go ahead and deploy. I want another relatively simple mission here. These are a little bit on the high-paying end. I guess we'll go for 2 skulls. This is not going to be a double priority salvage, so we'll just stick right down the middle. 800k C-bills is not a bad cash infusion, honestly. Okay, so we can't bring Arclight. Arclight is wounded. We need a new Vulcan pilot. Assassin and Chameleon. Vulcan, Hunchback, Javelin. Bearclaw could work. He drives the Vulcan. Excellent. And those are absolutely fine. And we can bring the Chameleon along this time too. So let's bring the Chameleon along in this slot here. If it lets me grab it. Oh, can we not deploy this? It's unfieldable. Why is it unfieldable? We just repaired it. What is wrong with the Chameleon? I don't know. It's not wanting to let me go into the mech bay. Okay, now we'll find out. Is there just some internal damage that I forgot to repair? What's wrong here? Are we missing a free heatsink, perhaps? No. One or more components on this mech are installed in an invalid location. Yeah, but which one? Stealth X requires electronic countermeasures. Oh, right. Right. We lost the ECM off of this. So we'd have to drop the stealth armor. That's not a big deal. That'll not even take an extra day. So I'm okay with that. Yeah, we're a little short on our tonnage. That happens.
On it. I'll let
Okay,
you know when that's
now this thing is deployable. So, let's try this again, shall we? Already 10 minutes into this episode, eesh. Okay. Let's see if we can cruise through this mission. Alright, we need to change Arclight out for Bearclaw. And then Aryamaki, you have experience in a chameleon, right? Yes, you do. Okay. There we go. We don't have a mech for this slot yet, but we'll have one soon enough. Excellent. Yes, I'm aware that mechs have unused tonnage. Once these mechs are ready to go, we can probably get away with getting rid of the Raven and Panther. For now, though, they are still useful. But ultimately, we're probably going to want... Well, we may not want to straight up get rid of them. We may just want to refit them into a light lance, because we're probably going to need a light lance for weight restriction purposes. So that is something that we will want to think about, of course. I didn't even look at what type of mission this was. I know that it's for Davian and that the Op4 is Steiner. But I didn't even look at the type of mission. I probably should have. Oh boy. In before this is another base destruction, and it's surrounded by 4 railgun emplacements. If I see that, I'm just hitting that evac button. I'm getting out of there. Bad faith withdrawal? Yes, please, in that scenario. Okay, this is a battle. We need to destroy the primary Lyran lance. We have a developing situation, Commander. A significant Lyran force has dropped onto the planet and are currently moving towards critical Davian facilities. We cannot allow these facilities to be taken. We need you to intercept this force and destroy them. To ensure this mission goes smoothly, we'll be sending a lance of our own along on the mission. I'm not sure I like the idea of playing babysitters to a bunch of regulars, Commander, but I like the idea of being outgunned even less. Well, we'll probably still be outgunned. Let's be honest. Ooh, this is an awkward drop point. Okay. The Lyrians are up there. Gotcha. I mean, I'd love to drop right here, but there's no way that it'll... That's closer? Okay, so we can drop here. Let's do it. Yeah, we'll be away from our allies. Yeah, I don't care. Oh, hello, double leopards. Exciting. Now that's some piloting right there. Oh, they actually dropped right next to us. Oh. Well, rip in pepperonis our materials.
All right, let's do this.
Wait a second. These are the Davians. These are also the Davians. Ensure Davian forces reach evac zone. 1 must survive, 4 remain. Are these the Davian forces? What's the evac zone? This is the... These are the Davian forces here. Is this the evac zone? No, that's the primary Lyran lance. I'm a little confused right now, and I'm definitely not distracted by our units being magenta, but that is just a visual bug, not really anything to be concerned about. The Raven can move right on up to here. That is fine. The Vulcan can move up to here. Panther up to here. The Chameleon to here. And the Harasser is going to close way in over here. And the Jaeger also similarly closing in. We see a whole bunch of question marks. I'm not sure what types of mechs these are just yet. We'll find out. Ripper moving up. It's a commando. That's not a huge threat. What's this guy? Kintaro? Okay, Watchman and an Assassin. Okay. Not too bad, honestly. We're going to close up here with the Chameleon, grab a 3rd evasive pip, and get into side arc of this commando, who has 0 evasive pips and is super vulnerable. and is super dead.
Hostile eliminated.
Excellent. Watchman moves into cover. Fair enough. Was he overheating already? We'll have to take a look at that. The Panther is going to attempt to get LOS, and actually it just can squeak out some LOS here. These hit odds are something I'm willing to take. Okay, we hit with the SRM-4, all 4 SRMs. However, we unfortunately missed with the PPC.
Good to go.
The Raven can close up over here as well. Go for that assassin. Actually, I should have checked ideal range. This is not ideal range for the LRM. Also, yeah, the lack of material is super awkward. Oh, we actually hit with the LRM. Oh, and that's another ammo explosion and another instant kill. Okay, this is going to be super easy then. Kintaro moves up. Fires on the Raven, does a fair amount, but doesn't break the armor. And it moving up there puts it into substantial danger, actually.
Ready for orders.
We're going to go after the Kintaro here. Kintaros do run pretty hot. Yeah, the Jaeger doesn't have a ton of evasive hips here. Yeah, it's okay.
Firing full complement on the enemy.
Hit him with those flamers and get it overheating. We're going to do exactly the same thing with the Harasser.
I
Not in AoE mode, in standard mode.
take this.
That poor Kintaro.
Waiting for orders.
We can close in with the Vulcan, actually. And is this rear arc? No, this is... Oh, wow. Okay, that was very laggy. Okay, we can close into side arc here, and that's the best we've got. But that's okay. We'll take that.
Move order received.
Boop. Couple of reasonable hits there. I like it.
Ready for orders.
The Centurion is going to move up in indirect mode and fire on the Watchman, since it's the only one that's away. Okay, that was a terrible shot.
Negative damage.
We're doing very poorly with that sniper artillery. Very few snipings happening here. No real damage to the Kintaro there. And the Drillson moves up and does a little bit. I guess that's okay. Maxim moves up. That was a decent hit there. 20 damage. Second Maxim firing on the Watchman, doing 3 damage. Significantly less good. Ooh, that was a nice hit there. Foot destruction on the Kintaro. I like it. Prowler moves up. Continues pouring the fire into the Kintaro, but completely fails. Okay. Okay, inbound Leopard with Lyran colors. I was thinking this was probably a little on the too easy side. Sounds good.
Yes, boss.
The Chameleon is going to come up here and hit this Kintaro on that same side arc that the Vulcan did.
Yes, I'm there.
Boop.
Engaging.
This is a very distracting visual bug, it's true. Nothing much to be done, though, other than restart the game. Okay, that's a dead Kintaro.
Hostile removed.
Excellent. Primary Lance may well be dead before these guys drop in. That'll be interesting. That was a weird place to put your helicopter, but okay, whatever.
Ready for orders.
The Panther is, I think, unlikely to get into LOS here. Yeah, it's not happening.
On the way.
We're just going to sprint up and get into position for this over here, because I think that this Watchman probably dies this round or very close to it. He may die next round. We'll have to see. This is unobstructed LOS. Is that within range, ideal range of the LRM-15? I think it's just.
On my way.
Let's give it a go. Let's see here. Yeah, that's just in the minimum range. Sad. Maybe we still hit. No, we don't. Oh well. We did manage to narc it, and our allies have a lot of missiles. The Watchman positions over there, fires on the Harasser, and fails. Good job.
How's it going?
Okay. The Vulcan can get in over here. Oh, we can actually rear arc kick. I thought that would be a charge for sure. But we can actually rear arc kick this Watchman. That's insane. Get in there.
On my way.
Boop. Nice. That is some heavy hits there.
I hit something good.
Indeed. Was that through armor criticals? No. Okay. Noted. However, the harasser is going to come in and look to potentially finish him off.
All right.
Just position right up here. Heat up his rear arc.
Copy that, Commander.
Let's hit him hard.
Okay. That's the structure exposure there.
Good to go.
We're going to bring in the J. Edgar as well, but I don't think we can get into rear arc. Yeah, it'll have to be side arc, which is unfortunate. Keep heating him up. This poor Watchman. He's narked, overheated, got somebody meleeing his back. Like, seriously.
Standing by.
The Centurion is not going to fire this round. We're just going to move up. Okay, a little bit of damage into the Watchman there. And a little bit more. Excellent. The Maxim is going to fire as well. And they're going to land now. Yep, here they come. Enemy reinforcements. These are part of the contract. Okay, what do they got? All we see here right now is a Strider, but I'm assuming they have more than that.
Standing by.
The Chameleon is going to come in over this way. Gives us vision on a Wasp, a Wolfhound, a Hussar. Okay, this isn't all that scary. We'll just hit this guy's side arc, make him super sad. Yes, we will overheat, but that is okay. 2 out of 3 there. We got a head hit.
Pretty damn hot.
Yeah, you're okay. Phase 23. Who moves? One of these guys. It's the Hussar. Okay. He's going over this way. That's a little bit spooky. However, the Panther is going to move up over here.
I'm walking here.
And the Panther, I think, very easily could kill the Watchman here.
Engaging target.
Okay, we took out the leg there.
Think I hit some.
Heatsink Destructions does not make a Watchman standing in a fire happy. We are, I think, going to let allies finish him off.
Good to go.
We're going to bring... Well, not all of these guys have moved yet. I think we reserve here, honestly. Let these guys move a bit. Let our allies take out this Watchman. The Wolfhound is also moving to engage over here.
Ready for all.
Our Centurion, we don't actually need to wait on. I'd love to fire on this Wasp, and that's exactly what we're going to do.
Attacking from position.
Ooh, that was a big hit there. That was a big hit.
Orders.
The J. Edgar is going to engage over here. Get in right behind this Wasp. Excellent. And honestly, these guys still have their evasive pips. We're going to go for the Hussar.
Acknowledged.
Okay, that did expose the Hussar's rear. Yeah, this guy has no rear armor.
Yes, Commander.
Noted. Can we get into the rear arc? No, not with the harasser. So what we're going to do is we're going to come up here. And we are going to fire with AoE ammo this turn. And we're going to fire at this Wolfhound.
Aye.
There we go.
Light damage. Holding firm.
Yeah, you're fine. That was expected. Scorpion does nothing,
Commander.
obnoxiously. We're going to finish off with this Vulcan, I think. I just want this Watchman guaranteed dead. Maybe we don't mag shot, though. We only have 8... Well, we have 8 rounds left, right? That's 8 per, not shared. Because it's intrinsic to the mag shot. So I think it's okay. I want to make sure this guy's dead. Or at least that he ejects. That's another heat sink destruction. Surely he ejects here. No, he doesn't. Okay. More allies choosing to not do anything. Wonderful. Both the Wasp and the Strider move now. The Strider moved over there as well. Noted. The Drill Synth firing on the Watchman, doing a little bit of damage there. Not as much as I would have liked, but at this point the Wasp moves. And he positions basically the same way. Maxim moves up, fires on the Watchman. Does additional damage to it. That guy's still holding out. Okay. I mean, he is still holding out. Let's check ideal range here. Okay, this is the correct position for the Raven to be then. We'll have the Raven engage over there next round. I want this guy dead. Not right torso. Go for the leg. There we go.
Target neutralized.
Finally. Okay, the Prowler is now just running around over there. And then we need to deal with this Lance. So the Maxim fires on the Hussar, whatever. That's not honestly that relevant. Okay. We'll see what they decide to do. That's also not relevant. Sure. Whatever.
Standing by.
The Raven is going to, at this point, work on engaging over here, but we're also going to sink heat. We're just going to move down over this way. Excellent. Wolfhound moves through the fire. I don't hate that. Fires on the Ripper. Okay. Please do. Please continue to fire on the Ripper. I'm a 1,000,000% okay with them doing that. We're going to move the Vulcan also down over here. The Vulcan's not going to be in position to fire this round. But this is expected. At this point, they're going to move the Hussar. This thing dies, honestly, this round. It positions over there, fires on the Harasser. We don't care. Irrelevant. He still dies. Okay, the Chameleon is the one moving right now. We're going to also move into this little corridor over here and sink some heat. We could definitely use a heat sink round, so this is completely fine. The Wasp sets itself on fire. Tries to fire on the Harasser, but fails. Noted that it has a flamer, though. At least one. I think it has 2. The Harasser is obviously coming over here for the Hussar. Now, this is only 3 evasive pips. That's okay.
Affirmative.
Oh, I'm a moron. I meant to use single target, not AoE.
My flamer is empty.
Oh, well.
I'm taking
We're out of AoE, but that's fine. We're going to move up with the Panther. And we are firing on that Hussar, probably. The armor on him is super weak, so...
Affirmative.
Nice.
Ooh, that hit something good.
Indeed it did. Drillson moves up, fires on the Wasp. Actually does a good amount of damage there. We'll take that.
Standing by.
The Centurion is also going to move up here. And honestly,
Confirmed.
the Wolfhound might be the best target here. Actually, I think it's the Wasp. I think it's still the Wasp.
Confirmed.
That was actually a very good shot there.
Critical hit.
That ended up hitting both the Wasp and the... What is this guy? Sentinel? I think he's a Sentinel. Strider. Strider. Same thing. No, it's not. Not at all. Fires on the Harasser. Does nothing. Excellent. And we'll take the J. Edgar around over to this same arc. And we'll light up this Hussar's rear. Oh, this is side arc? Wow. Okay, I'm playing this very badly. I should have checked that. I thought that would be the same angle that the harasser was on, but I guess that is 1 hex apart. Okay. My bad. Oh well. Not a big deal. That wasp may die there. Yep. Perfect. Maxim moves up, fires on the Hussar. He may die there too. It's a torso destruction. Prowler moves up. Okay.
Orders?
And now this is where they really start to hate their life choices. Panther takes up a position up here. And we are going to finish off this Hussar.
Confirmed. This just in. Critical.
And that's an ejection. Perfect.
Receiving you.
And the Chameleon is going to come in over this way. This is a side arc on the Strider and on the Wolfhound. Let's see how our hit odds are looking. Better on the Strider. Perfect.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
That was a good hit. I'm a big fan of that hit, actually. Phase 22, we have an ally moving. I think that's probably the Ripper. Almost certainly the Ripper. Yeah, it's definitely the Ripper. What do you got for armament? SRMs and medium lasers? Okay. A little bit of damage into the Wolfhound. We'll take it. That's fine. Wait, is that an SRM? Oh, it's a Bomb Rack Inferno. Okay, never mind. The Vulcan is going to move in on this same arc. I think this would be a charge only, right? Oh, actually, no, it wouldn't. We could get in and kick him on that side arc. We'd be turning our rear arc to the Wolfhound, but I don't care. Like, for real. I don't care. Boop. Very nice. Good hits, sir. Unfortunately, we hit nothing but armor, but that Strider is super weak on its armor right now. So now the Wolfhound moves, and it probably tries to go for the Vulcan rear arc. Oh, actually the J. Edgar rear arc. That's even better. It should have gone for the Vulcan there. Regardless, either way, it was going to die. It was always going to die. Now the Raven is going to be a little bit awkward in terms of its ranging. Yeah, LOS over here isn't super convenient, although I suppose we could hop up here and go for the Strider. That's okay.
Locked on.
Ooh. Unfortunately, we missed the long fire, but that was still a lot of damage into that Strider. Who's moving now and regretting his life choices.
Watch my six.
Oh, you're fine. It's just a medium laser. Chill. Wonderful. We'll see what our allies do here, but our vehicles haven't moved yet. Drillson, rear arc attacks the Wolfhound. I like that. That's a good call.
Receiving you.
The Centurion is going to move up over here.
Aye, aye.
This is a bit risky. We're going to fire on this Wolfhound indirect. We're probably going to hit our own guys. Or, you know, just literally nothing. Oh, man, that aim is just awful. I'm very consistently disappointed by the sniper artillery. Probably want to rework that at some point soon.
Yes, Commander.
At any rate, the harasser is going to come in here behind the Wolfhound.
Copy that.
We're going to heat this guy up with our standard ammo. I'm assuming this is standard? Yeah, this is standard ammo. Perfect. This guy actually isn't going to heat up. Like, he's only got one medium laser, but that's okay. We're going to take the Jaeger in there, too. That was a really bad spread of flamers.
Roger.
Like, we only hit with one of those. But we're still going to keep up the attack on the Wolfhound. Excellent. Prowler moves up. Sensor locks the Strider. Not ideal. Maxim fires on the Wolfhound. Okay, it's a rear arc attack. We'll take it. It's better than it could be. And another rear arc attack. Okay. Sure. Go for it. And now is when they all die.
What do you need?
So we're going to move the Raven up to here.
Treadnought.
The Raven is going to continue attacking this rear arc. This is minimum range for the LRM-15, but I don't care. Was worth a try. Gyro Destruction, and that's a knocked down Wolfhound. Maybe a pilot ejection? I don't know, the game froze for a bit there, probably because it's trying to figure out what to do with this Ripper. Actually, the Wolfhound isn't knocked down, which is ideal for us. Really, that's what it chose to do with the Ripper. Okay. Not what I would have done, that's for sure. Can we get into rear arc? Not with the Chameleon. Okay, then we'll simply move the Chameleon into rear arc of the Wolfhound. This would overheat here. I'm not going to fire the ER medium to prevent that.
Putting one in the back.
That's a lot of crit rolls. Only 2 crits there, but that's going to be a knockdown. Maybe an ejection after the knockdown? No ejection. Okay. That's fine.
Yes, Commander.
The Vulcan can get in behind the Strider, and so it will. Get in there. Okay, good hits there, but not the best.
Target's taken a critical hit.
Definitely could have done a little bit more there.
Serve.
That's okay. The Panther is still here, so we could fire on either of these, and it doesn't really matter which one. I think we're going to go for the Strider here. Actually, we're going to go for the Wolfhound. And yeah, we are going to take this overheat.
Oh, I like that shot.
Man, that guy still hasn't ejected. Okay, I mean, it's over.
What's up, boss?
It's just a matter of when at this point. I think we'll heat up the Strider.
Roger.
And there's an ejection on the Strider. Perfect.
Ready for orders.
And now the Centurion will move in over here. We're not going to fire the Sniper Artillery, but we have everything else that we can fire. Go for it. And that's an ejection. Fantastic. Was that rough, Darius? I don't know that that was rough.
Mission successful.
Like, honestly, that wasn't very rough. Darius is so consistently wrong about everything. Gotta love it. So the question is, just how much damage did we end up taking there? And the answer is not all that much, honestly. Good payment. The Raven took a little bit, that's for sure. We could grab an assassin part. I don't think there's a point. We could grab an ER large laser, though. We have 3 of them, but even so, I do like ER large lasers. Very hot, but not too bad. A DHS kit? Or we could take a standard fusion engine to try to mount onto that archer. You know what? I think we'll take the DHS kit and the 2 standard fusion engines. Okay, what else do we get? A medium laser? We actually need some of those, apparently. SRM-6? No thanks. Sensors basic? Pass. Okay. A lot of mech parts there, to be sure, but we kind of don't need any of those mech parts for right now. We may end up getting ourselves some cash by scrapping them at some point. But right now is not that point, to be sure. Well, Darius, what do you got? While we're waiting, I will say you can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings. And the question is, how much is it going to be? Did I call him Darius again? Wow, I must be out of it. What do we got, Yang? 7,500? 2 days? Do it. Excellent. With that, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we're going to hit this financial report, probably. And we're definitely going to get some work done on these repairs. See you all next time.